Hello, hello, everyone. We are very soon at the top of the hour. I'm just going to check if I am audible in LinkedIn and in YouTube. As always, normally it works 99% of the time, but I want to be sure. And thank you so much also for the replay team for joining. As always, your participation is welcome even after the show, even minutes, hours, days, weeks, months, or even years after the show. Your comment is always welcome. And right now, I am focusing to check if I have, if I am audible on LinkedIn, or as always, I am a bit distracted about, LinkedIn notifications and private messages. But I'm going to check that later. So, thank you so much for joining live or replay team. Let me know in the comments if you're live. How are you feeling today? I am blessed. I feel happy. It's challenging, yet I am ready to elevate. So now I'm going to check if I am live and audible on LinkedIn. Let me, yes, I am. And I am normally also audible and live in YouTube. I will probably go back and forth LinkedIn because I noticed most of the time on YouTube it works, the link between YouTube and Restream, but I am audible and live in YouTube. So thank you so much, YouTube and LinkedIn audience. We are on the 8th of July and I have a little bunch of tweets for you. The theme of today is Illuminate. Before I'm going to go to this session, as always, I'm going to talk about the necessary first stuff, and then I'm going to bring a song from my Suno playlist with some explanations in French, and then I'm going to be to the topic about Illuminate. So I'm really blessed because I love to play with words, to play with languages, and also with the first letter of each word. Like the first session was beginning by an H, hope. The second session was beginning by an U, unique in French. Hope is espoir. The third session was beginning by movement, which is mouvement in French. The fourth session was beginning by avanti la musica. In fact, it was an expression in Italian that says like, let's play music, let's go for the music. And I was doing some music. So first, second, third, and fourth, HUMA. And so with that, you are going to guess the full word. Because yesterday was N, and it was about neural language coaching. I was talking about neural language coaching. And then today is I. And so it's HUMANI. And then, of course, you might find the word in English, but I'm going already to tell you it's about humanité. HUMANITA, because it's an A and not an E. A is the E accent. So, hi, Adrienne. Great to see you. Joining live, and always, I know that you are shy, but you can also join the link to the stage by going to my linktree/FrenchHolly. This is for the all audience that are tapping live for the next 35-40 minutes. I might go longer if I have people on stage or if I have interactions, questions, comments. But normally I think I'm going to make not more than 40 minutes, which means that I have still 33 minutes to go. And so also feel free to support me. Feel free to scan the QR code or to go to coffee.com/holylyrics to buy me a coffee. That's my invitation. So now I'm going also to share some new things that I was thinking about, and then sharing you a song, and then sharing you the theme about Illuminate. So sharing what's going new. This is not specially new. Where is my link tree? Well, I am going to share first my map. This is a new thing that I was da, da, da. Okay, I think it's this one. I'm not sure. Is it this one? I want to be sure. No, this is the other one. Voila. And I'm going to share it right now. So bear with me. Da, 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 da. I'm just checking on the link. Voila. I am well set. So this is my map. You can also access to my link tree. So you go to linktree/FrenchHolly. You will have a lot of things. Most are in the mind map, by the way. But of course, there are, my mind map is on my link tree. And for accessing my mind map, it's better than I share my link tree, because then you can click the link. It's map ReFrenchYourBrain Mapetizer. I love to play with words, by the way. And here in my mind map, boom, 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 boom. Okay, so here you can see on the top left my button, buy me a coffee. You click to this link, and then you arrive to this web page for buy me a coffee. Then going back to the mind map, there is the video Who is Oli, and normally you can put it right up front within the mind map. Hello everyone, my name is Oli. Je m'appelle Oli. Bonjour. And this video is about who am I. I was born 48 years ago in South Belgium, and I spent my childhood in Indonesia, in the Ardennes. I'm not going to play the whole video. Feel free to check. To go to my mind map, go to linktree/FrenchHolly, and then you can click to the video to open it. And that's amazing, because now I can also create a mind map with a lot of video, and then it will play right in the window. Another video, of course, it was 2 or 3 months ago when I was still 48. Now I'm 49. But I was thinking, why not to integrate this video? In fact, this video is in my Go Brunch FrenchHolly room, by the way. And here is another video about a live that I was making 3 months ago about the World Reading Expo. Hey everyone, we are live, and I know that it's really unexpected because I decided to be live few seconds or few minutes ago. So I know that it is probably not going to be live but replay team, but at the same time, the sunshine here, it's amazing. First, the board of winner. The first prize will be for people who join my room. Travail, tricote, vend, voiture. So that's an example about a video live. I'm going to also create a library of live videos that are easily accessible. And also, I'm going to spoil something. I'm going to create very soon my CISO lesson. CISEAUX. I'm going to tell you more after that. CISO is a French word that means scissors. The things that you are cutting. When you are going to the hairdresser, or you are going to cut a piece of paper or cut something. In fact, you can cut a lot of things, and it's called CISO, and it's CISEAUX. And I was using this as a training name because these are the 7 letters, the most important in French. Of course, the 26 letters are important. And I was thinking first it could be oiseau, which is Oiseaux, but the C is so important. And anyway, there is also the combination with the O. So the O will be the eighth hidden letter. And in that training, I will also go through quickly to the other letters like R and L. Some letters are already talked about in the CISO because and the O, the eighth hidden letter also. So it's my new training I'm going to prepare. But here, for instance, here is the Flash membership. I cannot. Ah, yeah, okay. Here you can zoom to the picture and see what's about Flash membership, where you can see in this membership French, obviously, for me to guide you in French, languages, about exploring languages aside French. Of course, I don't speak Polish, Japanese, Portuguese, but I can embark you in and guide you in that because I'm passionate about languages. And I say, for instance, DNW to say bonjour in Polish, or dziękuję to say hello, and köszönöm in Hungarian, and Jónapot to say hello. So I love, 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 love so much languages. And then explore, it's also part of the membership to allow us to explore poetry, creativity, faith, to connect with Jesus, and book club, and more and more. And then Café du Bien is a session I'm going to organize. Normally, I'm doing it outside of my membership, but this is included. So this is included in my membership. And then Heartist is like when the community is gathering to each other's. But main pillars are French and languages, and of course it's a menu. So it's a map, it's a carte, by instance, not even a menu, because a menu means that you are going for of course to select the whole shabam. But with the carte you can say, okay, let me just take the first plate, or let me just take the dessert, and that's okay. You are free to do that. But the main theme is French and languages, and of course you can also explore the rest. So that's my visual artist. I love to create visual things. Aside that, I'm going to and I'm giving some details. It's not yet 100% done, but I am working on it, like with my map. And then here you will be able to, of course, normally Linktree/friend only, but I integrated on the map in case people doesn't know that I have a Linktree. So here my map is already there. Feel free also, if you are live and you would like to join the stage right now on Restream with me, feel free to click to live Restream, and you will go to the stage right now to co-create amazing things for this session. Then the map is there. Map, refresh your brain. Then my membership for being a member. Subscribe to my newsletter. Join my Go Brunch room when it's come to the session. Book a call. Discover my YouTube channel. Explore my network of neural language coaches. And then, of course, Mental Health Cafe. And that's for the link tree. I'm going back to the map. And then I will be quick because I am going to give you some gems about the theme of today, about Illuminate. What to say more? The link tree, refresh your brain, go brunch room. I was sharing it before that, so I'm not going to, you can connect with me in LinkedIn. You can send me an email also, and you can sign up for my newsletter. That's the link on my link tree. The videos are there. Book me a call and buy me a coffee. I'm encouraging you to support me and to buy me a coffee. I'm doing these sessions for free, and I'm really empowering you to improve French. So that's it. I am now going, and later I'm going to add that on my map. I was not thinking to add that on my map, but I have a bunch of incredible songs that I was generating through suno.com via Claude AI, adding a prompt. And at some point, I will also create French only songs. with translation, of course. I don't know if I'm going to translate them on the fly through the song or not, but I am now going to share this screen. If GoBrunch allows me to share, okay. Okay, so here is my library. And no, this is not my library. My library is here, please. And then my playlist, bear with me because is a bit low, slow. And here is my my playlist here. So I was creating songs for Noni, for RJ, for Claudio, for Peggy, maybe, and for Jessica with the Breakthrough Network. And I'm going to know. I was yesterday sharing the song for Rachel. I'm not going to share it right now, but I'm going to again share the Flesh membership song. Where is the Flesh? Well, I am going to Flesh. It's easier when I can find it. It's easier when I can find it. So here, okay, Flesh. And I'm going to play this song, and then I'm going to go then to the theme of Illuminate. Let me play this one. And normally it will be the right one. So bear with me, and I'm going to explain also some French words, and I think I'm also placing some languages. So here is the song. If it works, because it's I think I'm going to close some tabs. I'm going to be freezing. Apologize. I think I'm going to close some tabs. Apologize for that. Okay. Normally it's playing.
Like a flesh shooting through the sky so bright. Fuck wrench words dancing, filling hearts with light. Language is flowing like a river song. The boring worlds where souls belong. Ravioli calls with open arms so wide. Come discover our tune by our side. Every voice a treasure, every heart a flame. In flesh we rise, we'll never be the same. We are arrows of light, dancing in curve. Flesh family rising, blossoming together. From poetry to coffee, hearts that beat as one, amazing souls ignited. Our journey's just begun. Book clubs gathering, wisdom unfolding at every page. Siamo frecce di luce, anime che brillano. Il club del libro, i sogni si illuminano. Amazing souls ignited, our journey's just begun. Somos flechas de esperanza, corações a brilhar. No café da vida, juntos vamos voar. coffee, hearts that beat as one, amazing souls together. Our journey's just begun. Flesh, our arrow pointed toward the light. French language explore, café du bien, taking flight. Heathens, terrings answering, founders stepping through. The world is so much brighter just because of you. Come home to flesh, where your soul belongs. Come write your story. Come sing.
So I'm stopping the song because it's stopping the song anyway will end. There was probably a 4-minute limitation. So I'm going to be back to some passages. FLECH, in fact, FLECH is the acronym for French languages. Explore, Café du Bien, and Artist. Not only artist, A-R-T, but also he, H-E-A-R-T. Artist, the artist of the heart. And flesh, in fact, is the word in French that means arrow. And so here, F-L-A-C-H-E, because there is the E, which is E in French, and there is the E with accent aigu, which is A, and accent grave, which is a bit like acute, I think, and it's E. And flesh means arrows. And by instance, I was going to the arrows of light. Right there, I think the title, Flesh, Arrows of Light. And so here I'm going to the text to see other words in French. Boom, 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 boom. Like en cœur means with heart. Will be also together. And I wonder if it's the correct spelling. I can also make mistakes, my friends, because I don't know if it's this one or if it's CHOEUR. Another nugget. Here you see the O and the O and the E together. And this is the old spelling. The new spelling allows people to put the O and the E separated. Yet I was indicating that this is the old spelling. And it's just to let you know that if you are writing COEUR in 5 letters, and it shows you that you need to put the O and the E together. This is because the spell checker is using the old spelling. We have also multiple Frenches, as we have also multiple Englishes, multiple Spanishes, multiple Portugueses. And so we have also multiple Frenches and multiple spellings across the decades. Aside that, what to say more? That's in Italian, by the way. I love to play with languages. Siamo frecce di luce, anime che brillano, o brillano, I think. We are rays of light, souls that are illuminating. So illuminating is the theme of today. Nei club del libro I sogni si illuminano. That means in the book club, club del libro, libris in Italian, in Latin. I sogni, that means the dreams, like in French, songe, rêve. And si illuminano are brightening. And so illuminare, illuminate, illumine, illumination. That's the theme that I'm going to talk about in few minutes, by the way. I'm going just to check in the chat if you have any comments. I'm really happy. Thank you so much, Adrienne, and thank you, Cassandra, with your accents. Very, very sweet. I love so much to listen to your voice. I love Canadian accents, by the way. Just going to check in the chat. Strange that Adrian, j'adore cette chanson, Oli. That means I love this song Thank you so much. I have multiple other songs that I can share. I'm going to send you a DM with my playlist, by the way. And feel free to join the stage at any time through my link tree slash French Holy link that you can see right now in the comments. And also, let me know if you have any question, any French word that you would like to focus on. The theme is Illuminate, yet I'm really happy also to that you are disrupting my flow to ask me any question. Aside that, I realized that probably I was missing that Suno is probably not pronouncing well if I use the stars, étoile in French. That's also a word in the Illuminate session I was going to talk about. So, somos flechas de esperanza, corazaos a brillar. I'm sorry, Spanish is not my native language. It's probably my fifth language, but I still. But here, you notice something interesting that in French you have the CCD, which you have also in Spanish, as in Turkish also, by the way. So it means, um, I think, pronounce me like an S. I think it's the same in Spanish, by the way, esperanza. And so that's also something that I'm going to talk about more in my training, CISO, with the C letter. But with GEM, CA it's K, CE it's S, CI it's C, CO it's Co, and CU it's SU. So K, Co, Q, but with the CCD, it's Sa, So, Su. For instance, ça fait du bien. That's my pun, café du bien, but it means it feels good. And my pun could be translated in English by co feels good. And then ça, then uh, co without the CCD and so with the CCD. There is no word about a CCDO per se, but there is also leçon, Lecon. And if you don't play the CCD, I will understand it's about lesson, leçon. But normally you will pronounce it le con. And I advise you to not pronounce that, especially in front of someone, because it means the dump. Or let's be polite, because it's a vulgar word also. It means a lot of things aside that, but when you see leçon, please place the CCD. And of course, I acknowledge that in QWERTY, you don't have all these accents, but at the same time, it's up to you when you are typing in another language like French, Spanish, German, and any language, by the way, to know all, to have at a hand all the accents, like the Umlaut for German, the the tilde, the N with the tilde, like mañana, to have it at hand. In my keyboard, I have the tilde and the N, not per se, but I can have the tilde and then press the N and it will show up. Then, no café la vida, juntos vamos voir. I forgot what it means, but I'm sure that Cassandra, who speaks Spanish, will tell me. Aside that, yeah, somos artistas del alma, flechas de amor. That means we are artists from the soul and arrows of love. Encendemos el mundo con nuestro ardor. The first part I forgot, but the world with our strength, our energy, I think. And then aside that, boom, 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 boom. I think it's all. There is no other languages. So come home to flesh, where your soul belongs. Come write your story. Come sing your songs. The world is so much brighter just because of you. Open your life book page. Come join and engage. That I love it, by the way. I love it so much. So I'm going now to stop my share because we are right now on the 28 minutes or more, I think. Let me check if I have any things in the chat. Let me please send me any comment, any question. I love also this song, by the way. So, thank you so much. I'm going now to talk about Illuminate. And as I was giving you the link to my map that you can also find in my link tree slash French Holly, I will also put the link of my Refrench Your Brain information session, which contains all the words that I'm going to talk about. So here right now, I'm going to share my screen to the map. The map that is this one. Because I'm more and more organized right now. Here you see the Refrench Your Brain, the show collate. This is my map talking about the session. So here we are on the 8th of July and I click it. And here we go. You see 8th of July session. It's about Illuminate, which in French is Illuminate. And I'm going to drink. Of course, I'm going to drink. I need to. That's my message from my body, by the way. Mm. Because now the water, the sip of water I was drinking is illuminating my brain because I need all my neurons to show you that. So here you see in the map, I'm going to also at some point zoom and feel free to ask me any question, comment. Even the replay team, we are already on the 32nd minute and I'm going to end this show in 10 minutes. Unless I have people, amazing human beings on stage, or people commenting, asking me any question. So here, I'm going to focus on the left side of the map. If I can zoom, yes. So here are some words. And after that, I'm not going to put it right now, but after that, I'm going to add the yeah, so in fact, it could be enlighten in English or illuminate in English. And so here from éclairer, you have multiple subwords. Éclairage, which is in fact the light installation. The could be the light by itself or the light setting, the light like the lamp, anything that allows you to illuminate something. Then éclaireur, that's very an interesting thing because normally éclaireur, it far in the history, éclaireur is the one that is really in front of the group and that is enlightening the path for the group to be able to follow the path. And éclaireur is also used by extension to about the army because it's someone that is going to explore the path before the others to say, is it safe? Are there any enemy? And if there are, then the éclaireur is going back and giving the information. Éclair, there are multiple explanations about that, but the first meaning is about the thunder. And it's like when there is a thunderstorm, there is a ray of light that is from the cloud to the ground, and sometimes between within the cloud. But and by extension, could be also something that is quick, like passage éclair, like a very flash passage when someone is just there for a few seconds. Could be also the dessert. And in that case, you can say éclair, but I advise you to say éclair au chocolat, which means literally chocolate thunder. But it's like it was called like that because it was so quick to eat, and it's like a bit like similar to the choux à la crème, a long version of the choux à la crème. Maybe you have also the picture in your mind when I say éclair au chocolat. Could be also éclair vanille, éclair anything, by the way. And then clarté. Clarté means clarity. Could be physically when the sun is up and the sky is bright. Could be also when you are having insights and when you are having clarity about anything, any concept, whatever. Then below the verb illuminer, which is in fact the exact French word for illuminate. So illuminer from lumière also. I'm going to talk more about that. So illuminer. And then there is the past participle, which also is like this is the conjugated verb, the infinitive verb. J'illumine, tu illumines, il illumine ou elle illumine, and then nous illuminons. And I drop here a gem about the link because if you say nous illuminons, I will understand, but it's better for the link when there is a consonant at the end of the letter, like nous and or us, and then a vocal like a, e, I, or u, or even the h, because h is a silent letter, like habiter. We don't in English like host, but in French hôte. So we don't pronounce the h. In that case, nous habitons. So nous illuminons, vous illuminez, elles illuminent, ils illuminent. And by the way, it's also another gem because normally there is a difference between il illumine, elle illumine, or ils illuminent, elles illuminent. The second part means that it's in the plural because you see the s, il, ils, il. It's not really until unless it's written. It's not really il illumine, ils illuminent. That's why there is a difference. Elle illumine, elles illuminent. And also illumine could be e for the third person singular, but it could be it's also ent in the third person plural. So just to let you know, and also talking about that, illuminer, the past participle, it means also someone who is a bit crazy, a bit like weird. But also someone who has reached the enlightenment. So, but normally the first sense is someone who is crazy, who is a bit like weird, too much in the sky, in the heaven, and not so much rooted in earth. Let me know if you have any question in the chat. I'm going to yeah, Adrian. Eclair sounds like dessert. Yeah, chocolate eclair. That's it. I was not knowing that they are saying per se like that in English. Eclair, chocolate eclair. And then there is also the first the first name, like Claire, 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 and then there is also Claire, Clare. So sometimes it's with a, sometimes if it's a and I, and it's really related to clarity. Éclair. And then étoile is star. Étoile. There is a song. I can sing it at the end, probably. I hope. Let me check because okay. Okay, étoile. And the song is Inaccessible Étoile. So feel free also to join the stage if you are live. I'm really happy to co-create with you this session. Aside that, I'm going to continue then the map. So étoile, which means star, and there is a word that I was not inserting right now, but there is also sorry, avec the majuscule. And of course, you can have the different spelling, like illuminé for a masculine person, or if you don't know who it is, and then illuminé And there is a difference, by the way. That's another gem between Illuminate and Illuminate. There is a more like a longer E means that there is another E or silent E behind. Like, for instance, étoilé, étoilé, like it's an adjective also. For instance, the start night, the when there is the night and there are stars in the sky, la nuit étoilée. Le there is le ciel, the sky. Le ciel, it's masculine. Le ciel étoilé. La nuit étoilée. And of course, you are not going to express la nuit étoilée because normally it's like a subtle a longer subtle a. But there is a difference between étoilé and étoilé. And of course, étoilé or étoilé, you don't know if it's also the plural form unless you see it written. Just to let you know. So that comes from the word étoile, which is star. And by instance, there is another example, anis étoilé. That's because to make a distinction between another anis, which is spice. I don't know which what is the name in English. I forgot. My brain is a bit like crazy, but just to let you know that there are also other. Um, and of course, there is also étoile de mer, for instance. Étoile, étoile de neige. No, that's the song by the way. But here, étoile de mer. That's because there is an organism that is really looking like a star in the sea, and we call it l'étoile de mer. But there are many, and of course there is the étoile. On peut dire aussi ça, but astérisque, but that just to let you know, it's other the concept of eliminating, but it's because it's a star. But then there is phare, and it's really a word that is really used at many occasions. Just going to check if there are any question in the chat. Oh, Mr. Kenny, savor the flavor. So here, Mr. Kenny, thank you. Eclair, and in fact, it's without the E, so RS or R. And of course, you are probably eating more than one. That's why you are placing the S. But normally, eclair, it's RS, not RES. So delectable, but maybe it's the English way. I'm sorry if it's RES in English, but normally in French there is RS or R. Delectable, scrumptiously, deliciously, edibility, good. That's my tongue twister I love to do, by the way. And Adrian, Kenny, hi Kenny, great to see you. Savor the flavor. And so Kenny, feel free, join the stage. You still have the link right there in my link tree flash French Holly. It's link tree linktr.ee slash French Holly. Feel free to because there are still probably 5, 6, or 8 minutes in during the session, but I can extend it if you join on the stage right now. Else, I'm going to wrap up in 4 or 5 minutes. But if you are there, I can make it longer because you are amazing, amazing. So right now, I'm also yeah, Adrian, savor the flavor. So boom, 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 boom. I'm now going to go back to my map, but feel free also to disrupt my flow and to join the stage or to comment. And then phare, I was talking about phare, phare. It's many usages, but the first one is lighthouse. It's like when the boats are a bit lost, they are seeing the light and they are like knowing that there is a land. So that's phare. There is also for the car light, le phare d'une voiture. And there is also phare for something that is really important. Another way to say it, like la tête de gondole, because it's like the main product. But un produit phare, that's a product that is really essential, the most important. And then lanterne, which is lantern in English. And then that, no need of explanation about that, I think. Um, then the other word is lumière. By the way, lumière is also used in the cinema when we are indicating that it's beginning. The other expression is moteur, which is engine, the engine of the camera probably. And but lumière is about the light of the projector for the movie. So lumière is also the expression about the city, Paris, la ville lumière, and also les frères Lumière, the brother Lumière. The I don't know if it's really the brother Lumière. Probably yes, because there was the family name Lumière, but it's the light, Lumière. And then there is luminosité, which is also the light, brightness. Then lumineux, which is bright. And then lueur, which is the little light. It's a small light, lueur. But there is also the expression la lueur d'espoir, a light of hope. Aside that, there's this lamp, which is lamp. It's really easy to understand. And then éclat. Éclat is also a word that is used to other meanings. But éclat means something that is kind of flashy, that draw the attention of the eye. Let me know if you have any question, and feel free to join the stage. And I'm going to continue. So here, other words. So éclat, yeah, éclat is something that flash, I think. But éclat means also something that is broken, like l'éclat du pare-brise. When you have a car, you have the glass that is in front of you, that is covering the whole view of the road. But then it might be something that is a little glitch, I would say, a glitch in the glass. And it means like l'éclat, something that is broken at some point. So it's not only about the light, it's also about something that could be broken. Then briller, which is to bright, to illuminate, by the way. And then brillance is the adjective, like la brillance, something, the attribute of the illumination. Then éblouir, that's wow, like poo, 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 poo. That means that full light that it will make you blind. Éblouir. It could be also about metaphorically when you are like, wow, you are stunned about the information that you receive. And then there is éblouissant, éblouissante. That also about the light, but it could be about the metaphoric part. Then bougie, which is in fact, I was really amazing because it's also a word that exists in English, but it means candle in English. And then there is chandelle, which is a kind of candle, but a chandelle is like more on the sailing, or not only, but there is also the chandelier. But most of the time, it could be also in the sailing, with a longer candle, really like could be 30, 50, or 100 meters sometimes. Then there is flamme, which is the fire, the fire of the candle, la flamme d'une bougie. It could be also un feu, the fire, la flamme. It could be also metaphorically like, oh, je suis tout feu, tout flamme. J'ai la flamme. That means that I have the energy, the strength. And then cire, which is mm, the wax. Yeah, that's it. That's the constituent element of the candle. So that's it for this share. And I'm going to go back to the stage to see if there are any questions. There is no one on stage. I'm not surprised because there are not a lot of people probably willing to go on stage. As always, feel free also to support me, to buy me a coffee. Click to coffee.com/holylyrics, or you can also scan the QR code to support me. You can also discover the link to my Linktree French Holy with a lot of other things. Videos in my YouTube channel of my past sessions, other videos. There will also my Go Brunch Room, my newsletter, my Flash explanation that I'm going to unfold more and more because it's a bit like at the beginning. There is also my Mapetizer, the famous map that I was sharing before. And at some point in my Mapetizer, I'm going also to add the session information about the word. So here is again the share of my Mapetizer with all the details. And here you can book a call, you can buy me a coffee, you can explore the visuals of my Flash membership and explore my subscribe to my newsletter, discover videos, going to my link tree, going to my Go Brunch room, sending me an email, connecting with me in LinkedIn, discovering more details about my membership. There is all my universe in there, and I will add more and more in this link. So refresh your brain, the Mappetizer. That's also in my link tree menu. So with that, do I have any question? Let me know. So here, yeah. Oh yeah, of course. But of course for you it's delicious. That is the most important. Let me give you a gift. Let me give you a gift right now. We are still live, and before I'm singing the song, I'm giving you a gift because I have it. I'm still loud and clear, but so far because I have a gift right now. Because Mr. Kenny, you were adding a 72% of chocolate. And my friends, let me stop the share. My friend, I have even more than that. So here we are live. Welcome to Refrench Your Brain. Sorry. Bienvenue. A session. Sorry, oops. Here is the thing that I was showing to you, which is, my friend, look at that. Whoop, look at that. Yours is 72, mine is 74. And let me tell you that this number is also a nugget in French. Because normally in the France way, you say 74. Because in French, they are quite complex. 70 is like 70, and then 74, 74. But here in French, you say like 60 plus 14. 60 is 60, 14 is 14. That's the France way. But here, my friends, I am in Belgium, which is in the northeast of France. And in Belgium, we don't say 74. If I hear in Belgium, in Brussels, someone saying 74, it means that this person is from France, or maybe Montreal, Canada, or Switzerland, maybe. But in Belgium, normally we pronounce 70. There is 20, which is 20, 30, which is 30, 40, which is 40, 50, which is 50, 60, which is 60. And from that, nothing news about the language. But 70 and 90 are quite different from France and Belgium. 70 is 70, no, so 74, 74, and 90 is 90 in Belgium French. And in France, it's 90. 80 is also a weird thing about France because it's like 420. It's like 4 times 20. 80, literally 420. And in Switzerland, I think they are saying octant, which is making more sense, like oct, like 8, octopus. So it's really interesting. That's the nugget. I can also tell more about that because they will also in France, even if they say 70, they are saying for people in their 60s years, they are saying sexagénaire. And in their 70s year, they are saying septuagénaire. So even they are not going to say 70-agénaire. So that's septuagénaire. And then for instead of 90, 90, in Belgium, France, they are saying 90 in France, but they are saying for the people in their 90s, nonagénaire, which is nonagénaire. And of course, octogénaire in their 80s. That's the gem. So my chocolate is higher than yours, my friend. It's 2% more deliciously, edibly, tasty, feel good. And I'm taking a bite right now, my friends. I'm so tempted to take bites. Bon appétit. So we're on the 15 minutes of this session. Do I continue or do I stop right now? I want to know. And if I continue, would like to know more about what you would like me to talk about. So, yeah, indeed, looks delicious, indeed. And my favorite dessert is gâteau au fromage, that's cheesecake. I'm pretty sure Kenny is also liking that. And fromage means cheese. And by the way, another again. In English, when you say cheese, could be the cheese, you know. In French, in France, camembert, reblochon, roquefort, bleu d'Auvergne. Not going to quote brand, by the way. And for Italian, like mozzarella, also mascarpone. And by the way, there is also mozzarella di bufala, really with bufflone. And then there is also la burrata, which is a cheese with cream. But cheese also, when you say cheese, it means that you are going to take a picture. But in French, we don't say fromage. Could be a bit funny, like, you know, when I take a picture, fromage. No, we don't say fromage. We say sourbier or le petit oiseau va sortir, because probably in the old photo camera there was a little bird, or I don't know, a little thing that was out. And by the way, there is also the cuckoo. By the way, cuckoo means hello in French, but it means also the bird that is going up from the cloud. Cuckoo, cuckoo. So just like dropping some gems out there. So gâteau fromage, cheesecake. And you know, thank you also, Adrian, for really writing it correctly. Gâteau with the circumflex accent on top of the A. And well done, Adrian. And let me know what you would like me to talk about. Else I'm going to share you a song. And also a word that is very interesting. Jacques Brel, one of my favorite French and Belgian singer. Let me know, because I'm going to share my screen very soon with the lyrics. And I'm going to sing you a song. That's the apothéose. That means the summit of the session. And so I am going to share my screen, but feel free to ask me any question. Here, tease. Okay, we don't say cheese, we say tease. No, normally we say cheese, and not tease. But right now I'm going to share my screen because this is one of my favorite songs. Glace, by the way. Glace means ice cream. Could be also the type of the ice, but normally it's ice cream. So here you see the lyrics. I'm going to zoom in, and I'm going to sing also. But here glass, so that you have the spelling. And I'm going to sing the song, and then to close the session, It's already 1 hour, so I'm going to just do that and close the session. And see you tomorrow. I'm going also to envision shorter sessions to be more essential, because 1 hour is a lot. By instance, it's like rêver un impossible rêve, to dream an impossible dream. Probably the song was already sang by David Bowie, or I don't know. I'm not sure. But it was like Don Quixote de la Mancha. And so it's like rêver. I'm going to put the mic more near. Rêver un impossible rêve, porter le chagrin des départs, brûler d'une possible fièvre, partir où personne ne part, aimer jusqu'à la déchirure, aimer même trop, même mal, tenter sans force et sans armure d'atteindre l'inaccessible étoile. Telle est ma quête, suivre l'étoile. Peu m'importe mes chances, peu m'importe le temps ou ma désespérance, et puis lutter toujours, sans question ni repos, se damner pour l'or d'un mot d'amour. Je ne sais si je serai ce héros, mais mon cœur serait tranquille et les villes s'éclabousseraient de bleu, parce qu'un malheureux brûle encore, bien qu'ayant tout brûlé, brûle encore, même trop, même mal, pour atteindre à s'en écarteler, pour atteindre l'inaccessible étoile. Pou, 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 pou. So feel free, because to check the video La Quête from Jacques Brel. And you notice also the accent circumflex on top of the E, because if you don't have the accent, it could be Quete, but quete. But here with the accent, quête, like fête. And here it's also most of the time, especially on top of the E, it means that etymologically in the Old French that was an S. I think in the Old French it's like queste or queste. And you notice that about the Latin, in the English it's quest. The English is, by the way, the bridge between Latin and Germanic. And in English it was quest, because there was an S. Here the S disappeared in the New French, but there is a circumflex accent to say that there was an S previously. So Jacques Brel était un artiste, auteur et compositeur belge, né le 8 avril 1929 et est mort à Schaerbeek, est mort le 9 octobre 1978. So 1978 is the way to say 1978 in France way, but in Belgium we will say 1978. So was another reminder of the gem that I was talking before. With that, my friends, I am going to see if there are anyone on stage. No. Or if any comment. Yeah. Please to take a picture. Yeah, please, maybe. So that, but I will say cheese or le petit oiseau va sortir. Coucou. And so with that, my friends, I'm going to close this session. See you tomorrow. So each day, I don't know if it's the weekend also, I don't know. But normally each day I will do the Refrench Your Brain session, talking about also